Good morning. More than likely, if you're watching this morning, then we are out of school. I mean, you may be watching it just because you're absent, but more than likely, if you're watching this, we're out of school due to weather. So we're going to jump right in. We're working on 7-7. 7-7 is scale drawings and models. Okay, so you need a ruler, and I told you needed a ruler. You should have your protractor that has a ruler on it. You can use that, or just find any ruler. Okay, so the first four go along with this diagram over here. And it says, use the map shown and a customary ruler to find the actual distances between each pair of cities, measured to the nearest 16th. Now what you have to notice is down here in the bottom, we have a scale. So every 0.5 inches is equal to 20 miles, okay? So it's asking for Port Jacob and Southport. So we're going to take our ruler on the inches side. We need to measure with inches. And we're going to measure from Port Jacob to Southport. Where's Southport? It's way down here. Okay. Port Jacob to Southport. And we come up with 1, and that is 1/4 of an inch. Do y'all see how this is 1 inch, 2 inches is down here. It's kind of hard to see because I have a drawing right there. 1/2 an inch would be halfway between. This is halfway between that. So it's 1 1/4 of an inch, or 1.25 inches. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set this up as a proportion. So we're going to have our 0.5 inches over 20 miles here, right? Because that's what our scale is. That's where we come up with that. That's our scale. And that's going to equal, so we're going to put inches on top over here. How many inches was it? 1.25 inches is what we measured. And then we're going to put X on the bottom. And now all we have to do is cross multiply to solve that, right? Hold on just a second. So we're going to cross multiply to solve that. So we're going to do 0.5x equals, and then we're going to cross multiply this. So it's going to be 20 times whatever 1.25 is. I know, Andy, you're probably thinking, Miss Martin, why can't you do this in your head? Well, because I can't. It's 25, right? And so then we'll divide both sides by 0.5. And we get 25 divided by 0.5 is 50 miles. So how far apart are they? They are 50 miles apart. And that's all you do for that. And so you'll do the same thing for 2, for 3, and for 4. So you'll measure the distance. You'll set up a ratio where you have inches over miles here, and you have inches over miles here, miles being your unknown value. And then you'll solve that. Okay, so look at number 5. Says Sanjay is making a 139 centimeter long scale model of the Parthenon for his world history class. The actual length of the Parthenon is 69.5 meters long. So see, he's measuring in centimeters and the Parthenon is measured in meters. And it says, what is the scale of the model? So all we're going to do here, all we're going to do for this is we're going to take that 139 centimeters, right? And we're going to set it up divided by 69.5 meters. You know what? Actually, let's go the other way with that. Let's do 69.5 meters and divide that by 139 centimeters. And you can actually do this either way. And then we'll talk about what the results say, okay? So we're going to simplify this to our smallest fraction possible. So 139 divided by 69.5, we're going to look at that one first. So that gives us 2, right? If we do it the other way, we've got 69.5 divided by 139, and that gives us 0.5. Now let's talk about what these answers mean, okay? So if we set it up either way, right, we want the one that's going to give us this whole number value. So we're going to say this means that for every 2 centimeters, there is 1 meter, right? For every 2 centimeters is 1 meter. So you would set this up as 2 to 1, like this, right? 2 to 1. This says that for every 0.5 meters, you have 1 centimeter, right? So you could set it up either way and show the answer either way for this. But what we want is this one. We want the one that says, that has it set to 1 mile is 2 centimeters. Okay? All right. So for B, it says how many times as long as the actual Parthenon is the model. So if you're talking about, so then you've got to convert that Parthenon to centimeters because it's in meters right now. So we need to convert it to centimeters. So remember, there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So if we have 69.5 meters and we want to convert this to centimeters, there's lots of different ways we can do this. You can do the thing where you just move the decimal, that's fine. But if we're using a conversion factor, we know that 1 meter, we put meters on bottom so they cancel, is equal to 100 centimeters. So basically all we're doing is multiplying by 100. Or remember the whole trick about moving the decimal 3 places. 1, 2, 3. That would be 69500 centimeters in the Parthenon. So if we take 69500 centimeters in the Parthenon, and we divide that by 139 centimeters, so 69500 divided by 139 gives us 500. So what we just discovered was that the Parthenon is 500 times larger than what the scale is, or what the model is. Okay, so number 6, you would do exactly the same way that we did number 5. So I'm not going to go over that because it's the exact same thing. Okay, number 7, same concept as 5 and 6. And then number 8 is the same thing as well. So I'm going to let you guys figure out how to do those on your own. But your assignment is, as always, on the practice side. So you'll do all the problems on the practice side. There will not be an interactive worksheet for this. You will take a picture of your completed work and post it to Google Classroom. If you guys are home, and that's why you're watching this video, I hope you're safe and warm and happy. And I hope you have a great day.